Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where those green line annotations are coming from. But a whole lot of eyeballs still on this one, so definitely want to get some things updated here. And the first update comes from just a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully you remember me talking about right around this $1.98, $2 mark as support. But now that the price is below it, as the rule states, you would expect it to act as resistance, and that's exactly what started to unfold here. As today unfolded, you can see price fell below it, and then basically all afternoon, price tried time and time again to try to get up above it and couldn't quite do it. Am I saying it's impossible and that the bulls will never break through it again? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did struggle right there around the $1.98-ish area, after the price had fallen below it, because it just, again, circles back to that foundational rule, supports tend to act as resistance. The other thing that I wanted to point out here, though, after we now have more data, is where the other area of resistance, and I would definitely call this kind of the overall, kind of seller's hangout, and that's right up here around $2.15. Not once now, but twice the price has been up around this area of the chart, both yesterday and then today, and in both situations the price was broken down below it. Now, one step at a time, bulls first got to get up above $1.98, but as far as kind of more of the overall level of resistance, that would definitely be up here at the $2.15 mark. As far as levels of support, nothing new here to update. The bulls are still plenty, opportunity to build that higher base. And as I've said in yesterday's video, as long as the price is building higher bases over time, then the chart is still perfectly fine. Case in point, and I'm not saying this will happen, but let's say the price pulls back here, bounces around before starting to work its way back upwards. Again, not saying that'll happen, but even if it did, from the grand scheme of things perspective, you'd still have a set of lows here, and the previous, base of lows wasn't until way down there. So even at that point, those stair steps would still very clearly be in the upwards direction. So yeah, the price didn't necessarily keep on breaking out today, but as far as long-term health and building an overall uptrend, that is still perfectly, logical to think, and it's still more than capable in terms of having the opportunity to do that on the table. So yeah, we'll see how it closes out the week tomorrow, but as long as it's building higher lows, that should be priority number one. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.